Janie here. Welcome back to my garden. I feel like I haven't talked to you all in so long. So my surgery was last week. It was last Wednesday. Today is almost a week later. It's 6 days later, and I'm doing so much better. I just want to thank all of you for all your sweet comments and your well wishes. It just means so much. And for all your sweet comments to Jason and to my parents. That means so much to me. I just appreciate you all so very much. So I am doing well. I'm doing better every day. Today is actually the first day that I'm totally off the pain meds, like not the over the counter. What do you say? The prescription pain meds. It's so funny because when I was at the hospital and they were getting me ready to go into surgery, they were talking about the pain meds that they were going to send home with me. And I even said to them, like, I don't want them. I'm not going to need them. I'll just take Tylenol. I'm going to be fine. And they kind of gave me this look like, and I was so wrong. I was completely wrong. I was in so much pain. I still am in some pain. I just never had a surgery like this, like a screw being drilled into my bone, not to get too graphic, but boy, it was painful. Jason and I were up like all night one night because I just couldn't get control of the pain. It was just so bad. So I just feel like I'm underestimating absolutely everything for this whole surgery. So yeah, I think I just have to realize like what a big deal this was. It just is so ridiculous because one little rock and it's just this huge deal. So anyway, my parents left yesterday. They were here and they did so much. They just helped us out so much, helped me out so much. Just like not only like they helped, but gave me peace of mind, which is what I think that they were trying to do. And they planted all the plants that I had planned to put into the garden this fall, and they hooked them all up to drip. So I don't have to worry about any of that. So now all the stuff that like I had to do is done. And now I just have easy stuff that if I don't get around to it, I don't get around to it, like bulbs and stuff like that. But where I live, I can plant bulbs into December, even up until the second week of January. So I have time basically, which, thank goodness. So yeah, so things are going pretty well. It is still Jason week on the channel because I still can't do much. I can't have my foot down, not elevated for, I have to pretty much elevate it like every half an hour still, just because it hurts. So I can't really actually do much yet, but what I can do is like take care of myself now. So Jason has more time to kind of do other things. So he took off 2 weeks of work, and I wish he could have taken off more. But I'm thankful for what he got. And I know after 2 weeks, another week, I'm going to be that much better. So after he's like taken care of me and, made me food and gave me my medicine and all that kind of stuff, he wants to start getting some stuff done around the garden, around the house, basically. So that is what he's doing today. Today, he said he wanted to get started on our metal workshop. And our metal workshop is like, kind of like, we're treating it like our second garage. Basically, we're treating it like a workshop. And when we moved in here, we put all of our stuff in there. Like we just threw it in. Like we didn't even think about it. Everything that was in the garage, we just had the movers throw in there, and it is a jumbled mess. And we've been having a really, really hard time getting stuff done because it's kind of like, well, where are the gardening gloves? Where are the pruners? Where's the shovel? And it's just kind of in boxes and kind of strewn all around in there. So he said he wanted to at least get started on that today and see what he could get done. So I figured I would film that. We'll have another Jason day. I think all week is going to be a Jason week, which is great. It's been really, really fun. And it's been that video he did, the channel takeover, I was editing that and I was like, oh, it was just so cute. It was so wonderful and so sweet. And I feel very, very loved. So anyways, if you haven't seen that was a video on Monday that Jason did, and he took my camera and kind of updated you all on what, my parents had been doing. He did a really, really good job. So anyway, I will be going out. He set up a chair for me so I could watch him and kind of direct and tell him where to put things and where I need things and, all that kind of stuff. But ultimately it's going to be his decision. Today is Halloween, so happy Halloween to everyone if you celebrate it. The girls are at school right now, and then they are going to be trick-or-treating in our old neighborhood. Jason is going to go, and the girls both are going to go around with their friends. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to make it because, you know, you can't drive on Halloween, and I can't scoot. This is my scooter right here. I can't scoot around with everybody there, so I'm just gonna have to miss Halloween this year. So hopefully they take lots of pictures, but that's not till later this evening. So Jason has a full day, the girls have the full day. I'm just gonna be sitting here and watching everything and being the observer. So let me get on my scooter and I will take you all over to the metal workshop right now. Okay, so here's the workshop that I'm talking about. We open the garage doors and then you can kind of see inside. It is a complete mess. And there really isn't that much stuff in here. It's just so unorganized and in such a pile that there's just no rhyme or reason to it. So I think that once we just kind of start putting things in the right pile, this whole area is gonna kind of empty out, which is gonna be really, really nice. There's Jason. Hey, babe.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. You ready to get started?
Yeah.
What's your plan?
Organize
somehow. Okay.
I'm not sure yet.
I don't know either.
The thing I want to do is get stuff that doesn't need to be in here out. Like these bikes will be in the garage eventually.
Yeah.
Like that bedding stuff.
That's...
I don't even know if that's goodwill or that's garbage. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But we've got to just get rid of stuff that doesn't belong in here.
Right.
Clear it out, and then we can organize.
There's like those garbage bins right there are full of leaves from our old house.
Leaves?
Leaves.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. I'm serious. They're full of leaves.
I thought it was like soil.
Is it?
I thought it was.
Is it compost? I thought.
That is trash. That is plastic cups.
Oh my goodness. You know what that's from?
It's from the garden tour.
That's from the garden tour in May.
Yeah. That is actually compost.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, go put that.
So yeah, this doesn't go in here.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the trash doesn't need to go in there. We literally paid to have the movers move trash.
Yeah, we're yeah.
We are so on it.
Yeah.
So my parents did this. When they were here, they went to the irrigation place and they bought a ton. Well, I bought, but they grabbed a ton of the irrigation stuff. And then they put it all on this shelf right here. So these are all my emitters. These are all my adapters. My dad, I think that looks like my dad's handwriting. No, that's my mom's handwriting. Marked it all. So at least this is pretty organized. We went all out. Look how many emitters I have. Look at that. Gold. That is gold. Those are all 1 gallon per hour emitters. So at least this is pretty organized with irrigation now. So I think we should just take those 2 shelves and kind of just line them up over here.
That's what I was gonna do.
Right.
A whole irrigation storage.
Irrigation,
supplies,
gardening.
Supplies, storage area.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm about to fall over. Hold on. So in our last property, this is tough to see because in our last property, for my birthday one year, Jason actually installed a slat wall system in our garage, and he put all our gardening supplies, my gardening supplies, in like perfect organization. Everything had a spot. It was so organized. It was so easy for me to find things. It was so easy for me to keep clean. So that is the goal. The goal is to eventually reinstall a slat wall system into the metal workshop, because we have that whole area on the back where we could, screw in the slat wall system. So anything we do today is just going to be temporary, and then eventually the goal is just to have a slat wall system around this whole thing. And this, I want all the gardening stuff to be stored in here, and I want all the woodworking stuff to be stored in here. And I think if we could make that work, and make it organized and make it usable, this building will be gold. Like, we will use it so much if we could work it out. What I don't want it to happen is I don't want this to just be a storage, like something where we just store things, throw a whole bunch of things, because I feel like that is just a complete waste of space. So it's going to be a process. It's going to take some time, but I feel like this is step one. Black Widow? Ew. Did you not smash it?
Gold.
Ew.
I've definitely found several black widows right here.
That's not good. Wow, Jason, you are making so much progress.
Almost done.
Good job.
Thank you.
Are these two gray boxes are empty?
Yes.
So those are just to be filled eventually.
Yeah. This is just all unused boxes here.
Good.
Empty.
Great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I just went inside to elevate because I'm a good patient, right?
You're doing good.
I'm doing good. Oh, good. You even got this all kind of cleaned off a little bit too. This looks good. So eventually I want this to be our workbench where we have our table saw and, you know, like all the woodworking stuff. So it's easy and it's out and it's plugged in.
Table saw is still in storage.
It is?
Yes.
Gosh, we need to empty that storage.
What's next?
Can we just hire somebody?
I'll get it done so fast.
You're so busy.
I'm not that busy.
You are busy.
I'll get it.
You have to take care of me. Jason has the same issue my dad does, where they would rather do things themselves than hire somebody to do it for them. Even though it would take that hired person like a fraction of the time, they still have to do it themselves. Deny it. Dude, deny it.
It's accurate.
And my dad.
Yeah,
Accurate.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's doing the finishing touches. He is actually using our blower to blow all the dirt and compost. Remember when we had this huge pile of compost right here? So it was a really windy day and we got tons of compost blown in to the workshop. So he's using a blower just to blow everything out. I think the neighbors are digging a well. It sounds like they're digging a well over there. But I wanted to show you my Chinese pistache. It's not totally changing yet, but it's starting. It's getting there. This is horrible lighting, I'm sorry, but you see the tips are getting red. Really exciting. It's fall. And then I think the other thing that I want to do while I am down and out with my foot and not able to do too much, I think it might be a good time to get that light right there replaced. I don't even know where you can buy big lights like that. I'll have to look into it and see, like, I don't know, it must be called like a barn light or something like that. And then I'll hire an electrician to come out and do that, because that is something I can hire people. I am not afraid of hiring people. So I think that I'll put that on my list of things that I can do over the next 6 weeks, just to get accomplished and to keep the ball rolling. What a difference. Okay, let me show you a before shot and after. Say ta-da.
Ta-da!
Okay, take us on a tour. Tell us where you put everything.
All right, so it's not done It's just out of the way.
And you put things in piles together.
Yeah.
Which was
So we have all the irrigation stuff on that wall. Some of the fertilizers and stuff. And then what else? We have
gloves.
Yeah, gloves.
Pruners. Where'd you put my pruners? Oh, right there.
Oh, right here.
Perfect.
So yeah, I mean, far from organized how it's going to be, but
yeah,
I could not even hear myself think the way it was before. So now
I know
stuff is in its own spot.
Right.
So, let's see. Yeah, all the irrigation, big spools of tubing are over there.
So something funny, I thought I didn't have very many spools left of the big tubing.
That's because we just couldn't find it.
I know.
Yeah.
I have so much left, and I thought I didn't have enough left. So yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. So I have plenty. And then
kind of big tools stuff over here on this wall, and then all of the
hand tools,
shovels and broom and stuff like that.
Good. It looks good. I mean, this is a big space.
Yeah, it's got tons of room.
Yeah.
It's just we didn't have anything organized at all.
Yeah, good. Remember, we were planning to do this like when it was raining in the winter. So
I know, I just couldn't wait.
We're like ahead of schedule now. It's so
All
good.
you have to do is break your foot.
I know, right? You're welcome. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it. I literally did nothing today except for point and tell you where I wanted things to go.
You're good at that.
So
okay.
good job, Jason. You did great today. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.